Bored, tired, lazy, missing friends, quarantining. Well, then you're not alone. Everybody's having quite a time now. But good for you, there are things you can do. With COVID 19 cases increasing exponentially around the world, none of us is really sure when things are gonna get better. So, why not spend this time doing something that we don't usually do? That's right. So sit back and enjoy while we present 10 plus 1 ways to spend your quarantine with Ayu Amit. Let's get in. Number 1. Take care. We possibly just can't get going without reminding you all to take care and stay safe. With uncertain times roaming around us, it's highly important that we focus on our health. Because think about it. If you somehow get sick, all of the ways in this video become useless to you. So good care, it's your first priority. There are ways through which you can stop COVID-19 from getting into you, such as washing your hands in a particularly different way than we ever used to. Maintaining social distancing to control the spread, and wearing a mask whenever necessary. It is argued that the mask is useful when in contact with a person having COVID 19, but you might not necessarily know who's infected and who's not. So, we recommend wearing a mask whenever you feel necessary. Take all the necessary measures and precautions and leave yourself at no risk. Remember, you and your loved ones are important. Number 2. Dietary improvement. We gotta say dietary improvement is a must now. You probably might have heard stuff like you are what you eat or a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. But at this stage our health is much more important than we might have realized. You definitely can't risk the virus entering you, but it may still enter despite all the protective measures. That's where your immune system gets to work. Your diet significantly affects your immune system. Better the diet, better the immune system. Balanced diet is as always needed to ensure your immune system has everything it needs. Additionally, foods containing vitamin C like citrus fruits and foods containing vitamin D like milk, fish, and even adequate sunlight is highly recommended to boost your immune system. What's also important to note is to reduce your junk food intake. We already know they're bad for us, causing many diseases like cancer and diabetes, but in this vulnerable scenario, much more effort is required. Alongside smoking and alcohol intake, processed food also weakens your immune system. Also, because junk food already causes diseases, you could be at a high risk if COVID-19 is an opportunistic virus, which it probably is. So the question is, if we don't give up eating bad now, when will we? Remember, your immune system is your last line of defense. Number 3. Stay strong. Just like a good diet, exercise really helps your immune system. Exercise along with a good diet makes a combo for you. And together, they're referred to as a healthy lifestyle. While we don't really know how exactly does exercise strengthen your immune system, studies have shown that it does. It's been shown that your pathogen fighting cells increase as you exercise. In a study, it was shown that 65-year-olds who did regular exercise had the same amount of T cells as of 30-year-olds. Another study in the American Journal of Medicine showed that women who walk 30 minutes daily had half number of colds as the woman who didn't. That's a 50% decrease in diseases. Running is considered the best for today's scenario, but since most parks are closed, unless you have a treadmill, you might not find it easy to run. But there are many other ways you can use as a substitute. Just live well, stress no more, and do moderate exercise. Remain consistent. Just keep the blood flowing. That really is the point. Number 4. Family time. Family is important at many times in this life, but this time, it's your real strength.
The most important is friends and family.
That's right, Ronaldo. And while you might not be able to visit your friends and have some fun with them, your family could be there for you. Their mere presence could have a big effect, especially for those of you who have 3 to 4 siblings. You might not even feel quarantine if they're your age. So get along, strengthen the bond, play some games, and do something together that you usually don't do. We usually say that we are busy with work, studies, and other stuff. Are we still busy? Number 5. Time with pets. For those who have them, they're like family. Pets are adorable and they bring in extra comfort and fun with them. It's good to spend time with them, cuddle them, and sometimes even just sit and watch their funny and weird behavior. Pets also reduce our stress at times. And while they do behave differently depending on the animal, you just can't count out the cuteness.
I don't like that kind of energy in my house. You know what I mean? That annoying dog, best friend in your face all the time energy. Just like, yeah! I love you! You're home! Where have you been? It creeps me out. I don't care for that. I don't like that at all. Just in your face, like, you want to go out? There's a tree. I know this tree. You want to hang out at this tree? What if I just keep breathing into your face? Ugh. All the time? No, thank you. That's why I like cats. Cats are more like, hey, what are you up to? Never mind, I just remembered I don't care. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll see you later. I like that. I don't need a best friend at the house. I just need like an apathetic roommate that sometimes wants to hang out. Like a dog, you can pet a dog's belly all day. They'll never get tired of it, just all day. Just like, yeah, man, never stop. You're the best. Hopefully not that creepy, but you get the idea. A cat you can pet for what, 2, maybe 3 seconds? And so it's like, all right, get away from me. I have my own things going on. I got a pile of clean laundry to lay on. Get away from me. That's what my cat does. It waits for the pile of clean laundry we haven't folded yet and just rubs on it while making eye contact, just like, everyone's gonna know.
Experts even recommend spending good amount of time with your pets, with a minimum of 20 minutes playtime to keep them and yourself happy. So go on and spend some quality quarantine time with your best friend. Number 6. Reload yourself. While the world is in a dangerous scenario and the situation getting worse and worse, you still gotta admit one thing. Life has given you a pause period it may never ever give you again. Think on a personal scale. While you're at home and free, this is definitely the time to refresh, reload, and re-energize. This is probably the time to get your things done. There will most certainly be things in your life that weren't and aren't going well. It could be your studies, work, relationships, or any other activity that you were constantly struggling and suffering at. Sometimes you just need a break to sort things out. This is the break for you to sit back, take a deep breath, and start thinking about what you can do to get back where you've fallen. This is the time to review your mistakes and to generate new ideas. This is the time that you push yourself back on. Life is never easy, but you gotta fight in whatever battlefield you've been put. And when life gives you a break like this, make the most of it. Think and generate plans about where you want to be. First relax, then build energy, and then get on. Number 7. Don't stop studying. This may not make much sense, but trust it, it'll help. In this scenario, many things are uncertain. And one of them is your exams if you're a student. Final exams have been delayed worldwide in all institutions, causing confusion and tension for many students, while many others relax and chill. Our recommendation: don't fall lazy and keep studying, even if a little. Divide the work into much smaller pieces, but keep consistent in doing them. Remember, consistency is the key for any goal. So instead of waiting for a big load to pile up, start doing little and little. Don't miss a day and make that little work keep you in rhythm. With many people falling lazy, you could be the one to leave behind the people who are ahead of you. Number 8. Elevate spiritually. How many times have we just neglected learning and understanding our religion by saying things like, I have other things to do? Well, these days we really have not much to do. In this time, it would be good to learn our religion and elevate ourselves spiritually. According to the register.co.uk, there are as many as 4,300 religions in the world. Some scholars argue that Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism are the big 5. Some say Taoism is there as well, so big 6. But if you rank according to the followers, many religions are ahead of Judaism and Buddhism. So is Christianity 2.4 billion followers, Islam 1.8 and Hinduism 1.2. We've not considered irreligious, which are more in number than Hinduism, but since they don't have a religion, we didn't count them. So with all this, shouldn't we be strengthening our spiritual aspect of life depending on our religion, or perhaps regardless of religion? For Muslims, the month of Ramadan has even started. So whoever you are and wherever you are, get in, cause this is the time. Number 9. Agriculture. Let's say it this way, it's become important these days. With countries continuing lockdown, there has been a fear of supplies not meeting the demand, which means less stock in the market. This has been seen in some countries around the world. And if this lockdown continues on and on, unfortunately, our countries might be running out of resources. So to prepare a little bit for it, agriculture is your tool. You could start by growing the most essential things, and you don't need a field for this. There are many vegetables that don't have very long roots, and so they can be grown in plastic boxes with thin paper sheets on the base to hold the mud. Additionally, agriculture is going to take you closer to nature. You'll feel like a farmer who has to be patient and consistent in order to obtain a good crop. So essentials first, start agriculture. Number 10. Cooking. This is highly recommended for boys. Guys, you need to learn how to cook the most basic and the easiest things before this lockdown ends. When you have this free time, why not spend it learning how to fill your own taste buds instead of depending on someone else to do it? Learning this will give you the control over what you want to eat and when. And it's pretty easy now that we have access to the internet. Go on to Food Fusion or any food channel you like and explore the treats you need for yourself. Next step, get into the kitchen and make them. Number 11. Learn new, do new. Simply just utilize your time while doing this lockdown stuff. No one is sure when everything will be normal. And so make sure you learn new things and do new things. Things that you can't do normally. Go on to Khan Academy and learn things related to your studies. Or other places like Shaw Academy or anywhere else where you can find interesting things to learn. Learn anything you like. Master some languages that catch your attention. And then you pretty much have the time for your favorite movies and seasons. Comedy seasons can pretty much cheer you in this time. And again, there are many of them, like Young Sheldon or Adult Sheldon in the Big Bang Theory.
Wait! It was me. I opened your toy, discovered it was broken, and didn't tell you.
Why would you open mine?
I didn't, that was a lie. I opened my own toy, and it was already broken, so I switched them.
You should talk to Stuart.
I can't because that was a lie. Yours was broken in an earthquake, and that's a lie.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share it. And if there's anything we missed, make sure to comment down below.